Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. You might be wondering, where are these people going again? I thought they just moved. Well, we are not going anywhere right now. This is a throwback to our trip to Mexico for my friend's wedding. So we have been praying and believing God for this wedding, and God finally did it, and we are so excited to have celebrated our friends as they tied the knot. So I wanted to talk to us today about the power of prayer. The Bible tells us that we should pray without ceasing. So many times when we are believing God for something, we turn to get tired and get weary and get anxious when we don't see the answers immediately. My beautiful friend that was getting married had been believing God for a spouse. Her resilience and her patience to keep on believing God and not settling really encouraged me to know that in this life, we can trust God. Yes, I said it. God can be trusted. The thing is, so many times we do not give God the opportunity to show himself mighty in our lives. Many times we are trying to fix things by ourselves. We are trying to just make it work. We settle. And we do not allow God to show that he is the God who can do and undo. For example, God had promised to give Sarah a child, right? And Sarah didn't believe it because she laughed. So what did Sarah do? Sarah told her husband, go and sleep with my servant Hagar. And Hagar got pregnant and gave birth to Ishmael. But that was not the promised child. God had promised that Sarah and Abraham were going to have a child. And because Sarah became impatient, she birthed something that was not God's original plan. So what am I saying? I'm encouraging us to be patient with God. I'm encouraging us to trust God. I'm encouraging us to give God a chance to do something great and mighty in our lives, because God can be trusted. When we pray, heaven moves. When we pray, heaven responds. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it. But trust me, when we pray, heaven responds. So are you going to be the one that will commit yourself to the Lord in prayer and trust that God will do that thing that you are believing him to do? Or are you going to choose to go ahead and birth an Ishmael? I really, really, really want us to trust the Lord. I want us to trust that God can do what he says he will do in our lives, and we can continue to trust him in the place of prayer. The Bible tells us to not faint, and whatever it is that we ask on earth, it shall be done in heaven. It says, whatever we bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Whatever we loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. So my encouragement to you today is, do not allow things to just happen. Take a stand in the place of prayer. See you next time. Thank you.